Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably not a familiar sight to you guys because, like previously, 3 times during this Let's Play, I messed up recording. I mean, it's been a combination with me and my recording software and getting new recording software, but unfortunately, technical difficulties happen. My channel really hasn't had too many of them. I don't know what it is about this Let's Play, but everybody, let's all focus our chakra. I've been watching a lot of Naruto, as I mentioned in a recent Sub Saturdays. Let's all focus our chakra and make this stupid Let's Play curse go away. It's gone. There, everybody cross your fingers. This Let's Play curse is gone. Alright, it's gone. Nothing bad is ever gonna happen again, at least until this Let's Play ends. Anyways, we are on the Lonesome Road DLC. This is the quest that we are on. The Divide. Activate the Ashton missile silo lift and head for the Divide. Now, if only I could talk. Yeah, so in the last episode, basically, we came up to this terminal. There was a giant ICBM missile in there. I believe it was the same... No, it couldn't have been the same one that we saw because we're nowhere near where we started out. But maybe that was a missile as well. Anyways, regardless, we hit this big giant switch here. It launched it, and it exploded in midair. And now we need to walk the Courier's Mile. Obviously, we need to go through here. Door to Ashton missile silo lift. A lot of people ask me, Grovana, why don't you just, you know, if something bad happens, just reload the save and redo the episode? I would totally be down with doing that. The problem is... Okay, oh, I didn't think we'd have enemies right off the bat. Where did I switched all my weapons around. There's Lucky. Okay, I was trying to find where Lucky was. Looks like we have some more tunnelers. That's not good because I just did a full queue of VATS, and this thing is telling me that it's not going to take any damage. What was I want to finish the sentiment I was on before we came in here, though. The reason I don't re-record episodes is because I'm really OCD when it comes to save files. This is on and off camera, and generally I save over it once I'm done, which is a very dumb thing to do if you're a YouTuber, obviously, but nevertheless, that's why usually I can't re-record the episode. Anyways, something is odd about this. I mean, we should be doing... Yeah, I guess it was just telling me it was going to take out the entire health. So for some reason I thought it was saying that it was going to do 0 damage. Survive the elevator ride to Ashton missile silo. Well, you know what would be great for that? Probably a riot shotgun, because I know more of these things are going to drop. Luckily, they seem to be a lot weaker than their counterparts that we encountered in the tunnel that we were in before. But yeah, I think the shotgun is obviously going to be our best bet here, because this is pretty close quarters. And these things are probably not going to stop dropping. You know what? One thing I never really understood is, when this type of situation is happening, when things are exploding and you have to exit, why do enemies always take that opportunity to attack you? Don't you think fight or flight would take precedence? Don't you think those monsters and enemies would try to get out before they take the time to attack you? Like, they need to get their priorities straight. Welcome to level 41, thank you. We are 9 levels away from the max level of Fallout New Vegas, I believe. Again, as you guys can probably tell throughout the course of this Let's Play, I'm pretty rusty with this game. But anyways, what were we raising? I believe we were maxing out explosives. Oh man, the time may come where we might have to put a point into speech. Oh well, no perk this time. That's fine with me. Okay, I thought we were done. We are definitely not done. I don't know why I exited VATS. I should have just went to the next target. The reason I'm using VATS so much, especially in a situation like this, is because it seems, as I mentioned, if we're not in VATS, our shotgun does not deal nearly enough damage to these things. Now, what's really happening, obviously, is I'm just not hitting them as accurately as I could be if I was in VATS. So, when it comes to a life or death situation, I don't really care if it makes me more casual. I'm gonna use VATS. Yeah. I don't really have any problem with using VATS, as I've mentioned many times before on this channel, not even in just this Let's Play. Oh man, how long is this elevator section going to take? What are we, in a Japanese RPG? This pretty much same situation literally happened in my Chrono Trigger LP. We were on an elevator for what seemed like an eternity, killing enemies, and I swear that's not the only JRPG that has that sequence. Okay, activate the Ashton Missile Silo lift and head for the divide. I think we just need to go through here. I was looking for a terminal or something that we could use to activate said lift. I don't know why we need to activate another lift when we just got off one. I wonder how close we are to the end of this DLC. Something tells me it's a lot closer than I am currently thinking. Okay. What do we have here? Weapon repair kit. Those things are pretty inconspicuous. I guess we gotta keep a better eye out for those. I don't even know if we've seen one previously or if we've picked up one. Rockets is probably the least useful ammo I can get at the moment. That red glare really doesn't do too much, even though we're pretty close to maxing out explosives. Although, then again, I haven't really used it recently, so we should probably do that. Have so many boxing times and other assorted magazines I don't really need. Do we want to go straight or do we want to go downstairs? I'm not sure where that leads. Let's move forward a little bit. Let's open this door. Ashton level 1, okay, and we have a terminal here, which has an average lock on it. How many words does that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have a chance of failing. Let's just cross our fingers. Continued is pretty close. Might be this one. Yes, indeed it is. Okay, what do you have for me? Terminal, disengage lock? Sure, why not? I'm assuming that's on this door here. Oh, every time I see these guys, I think they're actual NPCs, but they're just dead marked men. Alright. I wonder if that was the goal, to make the player think they're actually an NPC. Again, they are an NPC, but you know what I mean. An alive NPC. Locked average locker. Alright. Where are you? There you are. Auto-inject Stimpack, sure. Stimpack, sure. U.S. Army combat armor. I wonder if we can use that to repair. I think we might have already checked if we can do this, but let's just see. Anyways. Also, a lot of people were telling me I should get the advanced right gear. I'm not really sure where that is. I thought about looking it up, but I like doing these Let's Plays where I'm just, you know, basically, I want to avoid looking things up, because then it makes like a pre-calculated Let's Play, and I don't think it's as fluid as it could be. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. But I could have looked up where the advanced right gear is, but I like just sort of stumbling upon it. That's why we've missed quite a lot of things in this Let's Play so far, like the silenced sniper rifle. Okay, but yeah, I'm seeing if we can. U.S. Army combat armor. Alright, well, hopefully this is not unique. I don't think it is. I mean, we have a general outfit. That seems more unique. What's the point of this place? Supply cabinet. Nothing inside. We'll just search the desk and then we'll move on. Milsurp review. Okay, actually that was useless because we already have 100 guns. Let's put our shotgun away so we can move a little bit faster, I believe. We have like a medical sign here, which is interesting. Let's see what's behind here. Oh, hello there. Alright, so we're still in caution. We did get a perk where we deal like, we have a higher chance to score a critical hit on a robot, right? So let's just blast its torso and see how much damage we do. Not a lot. But luckily, just enough. And what is in here? Autodoc. This autodoc is capable of performing a thorough physical exam and curing the patient of all common ailments. Radiation sickness, lacerations, broken bones, even chemical addictions. Well, free healing, why not? Luckily, chemical addictions is something I've never really had to deal with. Especially on Arizona. Arizona would be the last character that would have a chemical addiction. All these magazines, man, and I don't really need any of them. Although I have kept all the ones that I do not have. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that noise was. And it's a commissary. I guess we'll check it, although the last time we checked it, it didn't have anything new. Looks like it might not have... Yep, still didn't get updated. I wonder if it ever gets updated. Interesting. Alright, well my my quest marker, I thought I said that wrong for some reason. My quest marker is pointing me in this direction, but I'm not seeing any way that we can continue. Let's just do a quick double check. There's nothing in here, right, other than that autodoc and the commissary. Nope. We can go through here, so I guess let's preemptively open that door. It looks like it wants me to go straight through here, but of course we can't. Alright, I guess we need to go up or down a level. That would make sense. Let's go back into sneak. It has served us well so far. Can't activate that terminal. We do have a locked terminal here, though. Locked hard terminal. Let's see. Let's just try and be lucky again. Okay, so it's something completely different from Devastation. Might be this. Yes. You sort of get a feel for what word it's going to be after you've done this a billion times. Disengage lock. Again, I assume it's going to be this one. Let's do a quick look, see if there's anything. We could drop down into that fiery abyss, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. Let's see if there's anything cool inside of here. Another supply cabinet, which I'm not going to open. Desk, no. Destroyed iBot, which means iBot upgrades circuit board. Well, it's very beneficial that we happen upon this room. You've gained the Camarader E perk, rank 2, allowing EDE to manufacture small energy cells or microfusion cells once per day. Totally useless towards us. A lot of people have asked why I don't like using energy weapons and stuff like that. I just don't overall. But as far as Arizona goes, I feel like Arizona doesn't trust energy weapons. He'd much prefer, you know, weapons that spit lead. Okay. Kind of want to just drop down here. My options seem very limited. Let's do that, but let's do it safely. That's not... Okay, it is safe. Good. I was gonna say, it looked like we were... Oh, I guess it just wants me to fall all the way down here. Yeah. Again, I'm not remembering too much about this DLC. It's very interesting to me that I don't remember anything. Okay, this is a perfect time to pull out our Gobi Campaign Scout Rifle. And hold still for me. Thank you, I think. Did we drop one? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a second here. That's not a good use of ammo, so let's get out of this and switch to our riot shotgun. There we go. Did he just disappear? I believe he did. Let's get out of here then. Not sure if we got one or not with that sniper rifle. It looked like one dropped. Let's do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. Goodbye, tunneler number 1. Yeah, I don't see a dead body anywhere. I'm assuming the other ones got unstuck. Oh, can they go in and out of these tunnels? Is that what is happening? I guess these are just overall glitchy because I think these went into the ground yet again, as we saw with that other one in the tunnel. And I kind of do remember these being glitchy like that. Okay, you're dead, and I don't know if that other one's gonna come out or not, but we'll just keep moving because I ain't got time for that stupid tunneler. If he wants to stay in there, that's fine with me. Okay, let's go back into sneak. Door to Sunstone Tower. Thought it was Suntone for a second. Well, it's a good thing. Maybe we'll find a Sunstone and level up our... or evolve our... Huh, what even uses a Sunstone? I know it's a bunch of plant Pokemon. Make your way to the roof of the collapsed office building and reach the divide. Yeah, I can't even name one Pokemon that uses a Sunstone. I don't really remember. It's those hoppity ones, right? Hoppip or whatever the hell it's called. I think the last evolution requires one. I don't really know, so I'm gonna stop talking about that subject. Let's shoot this thing's head. No. Oh, God. What? How can you move that fast when I'm in VATS? It freezes time. I have the power of time control when I use VATS. Man, what a waste of VATS. We just line that wall up. Where did he go? I can't really tell if these things are glitched or if they're supposed to be disappearing like this. Like tunneling into the walls or something. But we have a wall save here. Oh, come on. Don't make me waste one. It was a little bit to the left, I think. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, Magnum rounds is going to be great. We can repair Lucky with this, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and do that right now, so I do not forget. Lucky, 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 and yes. We can definitely repair it. Sweet. You'll notice that we can repair it now with pretty much any type of pistol because we have the jury rigging perk, which, as I've said, can be a double-edged sword if you don't realize you're repairing unique items with other unique items. Okay, let's put this away for now. Let's continue up Sunstone Tower, keeping an eye out for anything. Maybe that advanced radiation, or maybe that advanced riot gear is somewhere close. I really have no clue where it is. But, as I've said, I must have gotten it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, GV did the F-bomb there. But, I think it was warranted this time, because where in the hell did these tunnelers come from? As soon as I said that, I was like, am I gonna edit that out? But I think I'll leave that one in there. Sorry for anyone that's not used to me cursing, especially the F-bomb. But that scared the shit out of me. Playing video games like this with headphones is a completely different world. The sound is directly in your head as opposed to emanating from a TV screen. Okay. How dare you kill EDE, or at least knock him unconscious. I guess we have a choice between going below or above. No, we came from below. We just sidestepped. So, yeah, we want to go up here. Let's put this away once again. Filing cabinet, I do not care. Well, hell, maybe the riot gear is in here. That'd be insane. Of course it's not. Alright. Eddie should hopefully catch up. Let's exit back into the divide and see what we got. One thing I don't like about New Vegas is the loading screens. Like, they've always just seemed cluttered and dirty. I don't know, I guess it's better than Fallout 3's, because at least they're trying to put some personality into them. But, like, do we really need a picture of an ashtray with a bunch of ash in it? I don't know, I just feel like they could have done a little bit of a better job. However, I do like the,
Oakville, High Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here.
I had nothing to do with this.
You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it.
This package, I don't recall it.
It was from the west, from deep in NCR. Whether made by them or not, it came here through your hands. It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before, or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened, started to speak. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos. They exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape. Sand, ash, the dead. The divide skies became a graveyard.
I'm not responsible for this. There's no way I could have known.
If you had been there when it happened, if you had seen the divide break, you would know it. You carry death wherever you go. If the Mojave doesn't know it yet, it will. What happened here can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo there.
I didn't intend to set off that missile over the divide.
Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of the old world like that just need someone careless enough to take them where they need to go. To do their killing.
I'm not to blame for Ashton, the chip, or the divide.
All these roads that you walked. These packages that you carried. Think it wasn't your choice? Of course, it was your choice. You could have stayed in the Mojave, but you chose to come. Couldn't let be. Not in you to let go. Came for no other reason than you were curious, restless, always have been. Had to know the why of it. Now, I'll show you.
I've had enough of this. Whatever your game, I'm done.
No, you are. Cut off your retreat, your supply line. Ashton missile, turn Hopeville into a furnace. You could walk back. Still can. But the divide will mark you. Sickness will set in. Not immediate, maybe. But in time. Slow burn. A little faster than leads to the heart of the divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to things.
Enough of this. Tell me where you are.
At the end of the divide, through the trenches and wreckage, that's where you'll find me. A new home, here, amongst dead men. You and that machine. Keep your eyes on the tower that cuts the horizon. You'll find your way. Made it this far. Not much farther to go.
Alright, I'm actually coming around to the story a bit. I don't know what happened. I guess my mind was just completely blank the first time I played through this. I don't think I ever really fully understood what was going on, but apparently we delivered a package here. I guess this was our home, and that package was a detonator that pretty much blew up the entire area. Now, I don't think Ulysses is validated by blaming that on me. I mean, you know, whoever told us to deliver the detonator. I mean, as a courier, you can't open the package, right? So we didn't really know. Nevertheless, I kind of do like the story now. And I guess we're nearing Ulysses. Thanks for watching this episode, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.